My one. Oh shit! Ah, damn it! Ah, fuck. Damn, I jumped. I gotta get some help. Ooh, I have no bandages and I'm bleeding out. Damn it. Damn, I'm really about to die. Oh my god, 19, 18, 17. Oh god. Hurry up. Use. Wow. Wow. You caught it at a really intense moment. I don't know if you're gonna see that, but shit. All these dogs are here now. Damn it. Oh, and they're coming through. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run out of the back door and I'm gonna tease them around. Oh shit. I'm gonna tease them around this way, get them away from the building. Maybe fire around into the air, get their attention. Alright, I want them to stop attacking the house. Oh god. What the hell just happened? Alright. Alright, you know what? That dog is dead. Use my bow and arrow. Oh, nice. You see that? That's on your face. That's how you do it. Now I gotta repair this damn door. Damn dirty animals. Ah, that was horrendous right there. That was crazy. Look at this bastard. They tore these doors up. Alright, I don't see that you're watching the stream yet. It doesn't show that that one player icon on top. If you're watching it and you saw everything that just happened, just shoot me a quick text message. Let me see. It just said broadcast. No, just join in again. Uh, it it does uh, when between screens. Um, okay. Freddie, I assume that's you, right? If that's you watching, what had just happened was I was down in this area. I was mining that rock right there. See that rock? I was hitting it with my axe to get stone because I'm making arrows. So basically, it's the future, I guess, and the world is post-apocalyptic. This is a map of where we're at now, and all of those lines that you see, those are areas that I've explored, from the desert to the burnt region to this here, and then there's all snow up in here, and there's a Midwest. Um, we have to, all these guns and everything, I had to go and, hold on a second, let me see if that's you. Okay, I see it now, good. Alright, so I have to go around and find cars, I have to go to stores. Like I went to a library, I got books so I could learn how to build motorcycles and shit like that. So now I can build a motorcycle, and I've been scavenging cars for parts. I took over this store right here, a hardware store. I found tools, and I boarded it up really good, and I'm making it my base camp. Um, hold on. So these doors, I do it so that if people, hold on, let me see what these messages are. Okay, that's my daughter. She's messaging me. Um, all right. So it's day 19, right? And ever since I started, I took over this hardware store. See these boxes? These boxes, when you break into the store, they're gonna have tools in them, shit like that, depending on what kind of store you go to. Every couple of days, this stuff will respawn inside the boxes, so it's good to keep checking them. I made this my base. I went to the hospital, and inside the hospital there was a laboratory to make medicines and shit. So I took this table, and with this table I can make fertilizer, antibiotics, gunpowder. But again, I have to go into the world and get these things. Um, I make boxes and I hide them around. I'll put gun parts. You'll see that right here. I have a pair of pliers that I found. With pliers, I can take apart cars and get the batteries, baskets, engines, and shit like that. And that's how I'm going to build my motorcycle to get around the world. I built a forge so that I can melt stone and clay that I dig up out of the earth. And with that stuff, I can make metal, bricks. I can make weapons, arrows, rocket tips, like a bunch of shit. Right here is where I cook. I made this out of stone. And when you run around the world, you're gonna find deers and pigs and shit like that. And we hunt those animals and we bring them back and we cook them and we skin them. And this is where I put all the food and the medicine, the clothes that I find, the pot. You can't operate these fires without having um, a pot, a grill, shit like that. So all of this, I had to sit here and go around the world and find the resources to make. I'm repairing these doors. These animals keep breaking it. So look, I'm gonna dump off all my stuff and I'm gonna go out into the world and show you what's out there. Hold on 1 second. Let me just dump off all this shit in this box here. It's not really where it goes. I sorted it out better than this, but I do want to get out there and show it to you before it gets too late at night. And so every night, like right now, you see it's day 19 and it's 11:08 in the morning. Every night at 10 o'clock at night, I think it's 10 o'clock, at 2200 hours, at 10 p.m., the zombies don't walk anymore. They run full speed. So you have to try to stay away from them. If you see my compass right now to the west, there's a yellow package. That means that in that direction, there's an airdrop. You see it here? Hold on. Why can't I zoom in? Okay. So I'm there, and I have to go over here to find this airdrop. Let me just check to see if that's you messaging me or my daughter. My daughter's sending me pictures of my grandchild. Uh, yeah, we have a lot to catch up on, Fred. All right, so there's a package over there. It's 11 in the morning. I'm going to go get it. Otherwise, I have a map that I looked at on my phone, and I can see this whole world right here. Like, here's where the bookstore is. So I went to the bookstore to get knowledge so I could build shit. This is a hospital right here. I went there to get a machine. I went into the desert to get a workshop table so I can build shit. I have the workshop table in there. I haven't taken it out yet. All these doors are to confuse people when they come. Right now it's only me, but if I play for more than an hour or two, the game will randomly drop in a player, someone that just randomly joins the game, and I'll show you how to hunt them down and find them. And it's a real person that we can hunt and we can kill them and take their shit. Every now and then the game will drop in a random player. So right now we'll have our own map, but people can also join random games. Like I can leave this and join another person's game randomly. You see that zombie? Look, right now it's daytime, so he doesn't move very fast. So I can stab him or kill him. Look, there's a plane. You see it? Wait, where is it? Oh shit, it's overcast. Look, it dropped the package over there. You can't, oh, you can see the plane, see it? So that plane just went by, and it's dropping a package over there. So right now, the game is generating only a certain amount of area around me. Otherwise, the game would be too laggy. So you see that tree line over there in the bridge? You can't see the store I just came from. The building I was just at is right there in that dirt, but you can't see it. But when a package drops into the game, you see the trees all the way down there spawning in. Look, only the only thing that spawned in is a few feet ahead of me. The rest just looks like smooth terrain. So if other players join the game, I'll see the land around them spawn in because I'm the host. But other people can't see me. So look, when that package hits the ground, those trees are going to disappear. Watch. Give it a few seconds. As soon as that package touches Earth, those trees are going to just go blind, and that smoke will disappear. All right. Well, it's in a few more seconds than I have, because zombies are coming my way. This is a cornfield. We'll get food here, and we can plant it, and only half of that barn is spawned in because I haven't gotten closer. I'm trying to explain it really quick so you can get the gist of it. See, that zombie, I don't have his attention right now. But if I had food in my pocket, he would smell it and come after me. If I make noise in the game, or if I'm breaking stuff, they'll hear it for a couple of blocks around, and they'll start attacking me. Yeah, get away from me. Alright, so, like, I have a wrench in my hand. Eventually, I'll have to repair it. You see this car? I can use the wrench and start taking it apart and grabbing parts that I need to build my motorcycle and other shit. I already read the book on motorcycles. If you find a gun, you can't work on it. You can't do anything to it. Like right now, assemble. I can't assemble it. I can't fix anything on it if it breaks. But once you read a book, you can. Like for this gun right here, the SMG, I did read the book. So when I hit assemble, it allows me to work on it and build it up. So if I find guns with better parts, I can make them more lethal. So everything in this game can be worked on. We can get shovels and dig underground in the desert. We can find diamonds, oil shale, so that we can make gasoline for the motorcycles. The game's real intricate. Um, this is my fourth world that I just started. I'm on day 19 here. But there's another map that I put over 600 hours into. I played for a year, and I built a fucking skyscraper. And I dug a pit, a huge pit, and it's amazing. It's like day 680 something. Every day is, oh shit, look, there's a deer. All right, so right now I can shoot arrows at the deer if I didn't have a gun, and it would take me a while. Oh shit, I missed. It would take me a while to kill it. I'd have to keep chasing it, but since I have this gun, uh, uh, he's running, uh, and he's down. Now I'm gonna take my gun and I'm gonna go skin him because I'm gonna need that later. We have to keep eating and filling ourselves up. I think my guy's starving right now, to be honest. So right now I'm getting fat, leather, bones, and meat. With the fat, I can make candles and torches. And right now, because I have meat, you see where it says sensed when I bend down? That means that zombies can smell me and they're after me because I have meat on me. Fuck. This is the package we're going to. You see the smoke? But you see over there in the distance, there's no land spawned in unless I get closer to it. Again, that tells me if someone else is in the world. All this grass, I can chop it or I can break it with my fist. That's how we make certain clothing and certain weapons. You need grass. So everything in the world can be used. Look, there's a book in here. You see this book, schematics? If I read that, I learned how to work on that gun. Antibiotics, a beaker to make medicine. You see the nose? Like if you look to the left, you can see the temperature of my character over here. You see my temperature, and you see the nose means that I'm carrying something they can smell. All right, let me get out of here. Now these zombies, if you want to kill them, you can take a lot of arrows to do it. You see how they get hurt and fall back? It'll take a bunch of them, but if you aim for the head, the head, it takes them out quick. And usually they'll have, like, a nurse will have antibiotics or moldy bread. The police officers will have guns, so you'll find guns on them. Yeah, it's a really cool game, man. Look, to get wood, to build houses and shit, we chop trees down. Yeah, so it's really cool, man. It's a lot of fun. See this guy? All right, I'm gonna run back to my camp where I was. So right now it's 15:17. That's military time. That means it's 3 p.m. So I just want to make sure I don't stay out too late. Look, it's starting to snow. Look at that. So the weather changes. You have to change up your clothes and make sure you're prepared. So I'm not wearing the best clothes. I don't have a jacket and shit. I can get hypothermia and get sick. So I want to get back. Right now, you see this money? There's a trader, like a guy that survived and collected shit. And if you go to him with that, or if you go to him with like leather, meat, he'll buy any of this. And if you trade with him, you can buy a rocket launcher, a gun, a motorcycle, a helmet, anything. All right, so let me head south because it's warmer down there. If I go up north to where it's snowing all the time, you'll see lumberjacks and shit like that. From them, you can get chainsaws. You can get chainsaws. You can get augers to dig into the earth. You can get a bunch of shit. The snow, we can collect it to get water, or we can go to a river, but then we have to boil it. Yeah, it's a lot of. Oh, you hear my stomach rumbling? All right, so here you see food. I'm low on food. Wellness, I'm low. Um, Eventually, like right now, I have points. So right now, I have 50 total points. As you go killing and doing things, you'll get points, and you can spend them on these things. And these things, like my bartering ability, my how good I am with a knife, I can sit there and I can upgrade that to make myself better with blade weapons. So with this, I can do more damage with blade weapons, and I can get more meat when I cut an animal up. So you go increasing the capabilities of all your weapons. The game has a lot of shit. It's intricate, but you go learning it little by little. I like when people drop into the game, like outsiders, when they. Do you hear that? Oh, he's in the grass. Look at that guy. Let's see what he had. He had a can. So that can, I can use it to boil water if I don't have a stove. Or I can scrap it and get the metal from it. With the metal, I build other weapons. Zombies everywhere, right? This is Crescent golden root flower. If you take that, if you're sick, that'll heal you. This is cotton. We use that to repair our clothes. The rocks you use to make stone weapons and shovels. God damn, that phone, right? Holy shit. Oh my god, that's not gonna stop. She's sending me like all the pictures she's taken. So next, I was looking at the map. Oh, look at that pig down there. You see that pig? Ooh, let's go get a piggy. I'm just gonna knife him. You can run faster than a pig. Oh, here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Here, piggy, piggy. Where'd he go? Little fucker. Little squiggly shit. Where'd he go? Oh, he ran through the corn. Little fucker. There he is. There he is. Come here. Sweet. Oh, he's mine. Look at that little piggy. Wee, wee. Oh, that little piggy's coming home. Ah! You shut the hell up. You shut up, you little piggy fuck. Ah! That's coal that I was just in, that black thing. Oh, get over here. Oh. Ah. Shut up. Oh. Ah. God damn it. Tough little fucker. Ah. Ah. You know what? Ah. Ah, there you go. Oh, shit. Look at that. I got a little penny. Look, and here we get you get eggs and you get feathers to make bow and arrows. Oh, a little jamoncito. Now in the beginning, if you don't have a knife, you can take the bone. You see this bone? And you can go to recipes and you can make a bone shiv. And a bone shiv is just like a knife. And when you cut the pig up with that, instead of like a barbaric weapon like a hammer or something, you'll get more meat and you'll get more points. So with this, with a hammer, you'll get like one piece of meat out of a deer or maybe two. With a bone shiv, you'll get like three. But with a knife, this tool, you'll get like 6 pieces of meat. So the better weapon you have, again, the more effective it is in the game. Alright, so how far away is this package? So all the way up here in the north in the snow, there's a gun store. If I go up there, you can get like really nice guns. Over here, down here, see that mark where I marked it? There's a trader down there that'll sell you shit. Let's see how far away that package is. So I'm here, and the package is all the way in the south. We don't have time to get it because it's 6 o'clock now. Yeah, we do. It's like an hour's run each way on the game. Take a run for it, see if we can make it. Yeah, we'll make it. As you get closer, that little, that parachute that's in my compass, it gets bigger and bigger. You really have to time your run because you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught outside at nighttime at 10 p.m., especially if you have meat on you and food. Now, every night at 10 p.m., the zombies run around and they're more sensitive and they're faster. But every 7 days, that's why it's called 7 Days to Die. Every 7 days at nighttime, the seventh night, let's say it's Sunday night, the zombies all over the map know where you are. And they come running full speed. And it's a blood moon, so it's red. Everything's red outside. And the zombies go nuts. And if you're inside of a building, they'll break it down. So you don't want to be inside of your own building at that night. I usually go to the hospital and I hang out on the roof. So right now it's day 19. So the 7th day would be 7 times 3, 21. So on day 21 at nighttime, you're going to see everything's going to be red. And every zombie for the whole game, look, there's a package. You see it on fire? Look. It's burning. But it can't get damaged. See those ambers? You can break them up, and that gives you coal. Look. See? It gives you pieces of coal. Coal burns in a fire longer, especially if you're like in the snow area and you need to keep warm, or you're cooking food and shit. Ooh, look, I can make a chainsaw now. Awesome. Read. And MacGyver's That's for handguns. So that's good. I just learned a lot of stuff. Now I want to get back to my bed because it's gonna be 8 o'clock. That only gives me 2 hours to get back to the house. When you see ground like this, that's fertilizer. If I come back with a shovel, I can dig that up. And if I plant my food in it, like the corn seeds, instead of growing one piece of corn, I'll grow 5 pieces of corn. So you want to eventually grow your own food, make a house, you know? How much time do I have? I have time to kill one of these guys. Oh. Fucking piece of wood. Nice. Alright. Run back as fast as I can. Yeah, so you should download this game. It's free. When you have a lot of different color flowers, you see all these different color flowers, and the dirt's different. So that means that this is clay. Where's my shovel at? So if I use my shovel, I can dig up this clay. Look, watch. Wait, fuck. Damn it, there's a rock there. Wait, there's the clay. Oh, wait, damn it. I don't have room. It's clay, 6 lumps of clay. What can I drop? I'll drop the cotton. So, look. So, this clay, if I burn it with the metal ore that I get from the rocks, I can make suits of armor. I can make anything. Clay is really good to throw in the kiln. But I don't have time. I gotta get back. I'm gonna die. Where the hell's my house? This way. Alright, I bullshitted too long. So also, so when you're running around the map, you'll encounter there's bears, there's Doberman pinchers, there's deers, there's all different kinds of animals. Um, but the bears, you want to make sure you run from them unless you have like a high-powered weapon, because they'll claw you to death. You see, look, all different colorful flowers again. So this is clay. That's how you find clay. A lot of like crazy shit grows on top of it. But they only happens in patches, because then you're back to dirt. See the green grass? And the dirt you really don't use for much. So it's 20:53, so it's 9 p.m. I have 1 more hour in the game. So on the 7th, on most nights, I'll just hide up here. I don't like to be inside of my house, because then the zombies will come breaking down my door. Like I have a box up here, I'll put my meat in it so they don't come after me. Let me go put it inside though while I have time. Okay. These were all windows. I just put doors there to block it off and to make it easy. Eventually these boxes will fill up with tools again. I put all the torches in here, otherwise it'd be pitch black. I chose this building because look, the walls of the building, wait, from the outside, not in here. Look, fuck. From the outside of the building, it's all brick. So if somebody wanted to break in, they'd have to go through a lot of work. And then I have these stones. See this? These are 8,000 strength, and when you connect it to the building, it makes the building stronger. Alright, that's there. Alright, so for the fire, I have stone, clay, wood. I gotta put the, before it hits 2200 hours, I gotta put the meat away. So I got it out of my thing. It's important. You don't want anything on you that smells like food. Yeah. Alright, so now I got rid of like the fat and the food. And you see the symbol of the nose that was over here is gone. So my guy's starving right now. I gotta feed him. You see where it says 8% food? Eight. So when... Oh shit, you hear the dogs? Shit, they smelled me eating. See where it says sensed? Fuck. Now they're gonna start breaking down my building. Crock of shit. Alright. Time to run away. Damn it. Look, they're breaking down that door over there. Fucking shit. Alright, here we go. Run for it. Rah! Run, get on the bridge. Ah, look at that. Son of a bitch. Look, he's breaking down my door. Alright, I gotta get his attention. Look, where are you going? Wow, look at this motherfucker. I'm not even in there, he's breaking my shit. What the hell are you doing? He's glitched out. There's another one over there. Look, they're so busy trying to break down my building, they're programmed to destroy shit. Fuck. Ah, fuck, he got me sick. You see that radiation signal? Alright, first aid. I gotta use that. I gotta take an antibiotic, because he got me infected. Now I'm gonna cut this fucking dog. Shit. God damn it, as soon as I started eating, they came running. So you gotta be real careful at nighttime. At nighttime, sometimes it's best just to stay quiet and hide somewhere. Son of a bitch. You see, so because they're programmed to attack your structures and shit like that, I put a bunch of extra doors on the outside. They don't go anywhere, look. You see? But I put them there so that the animals attack them and the zombies. I put a lot of fake doors. And then the real entrances, I'll put like barbed wire and shit like that. I want to show you, like I'm on day 19 here. I want to stop this game and show you what I built by day 600. Stay in the stream, right? Hold on one second. Shit. Damn, they completely broke that door. What a bastard. Alright, let me seal the building up. No! No, no. All right. Um, so you know what? I'm gonna hide on top of the roof for a second, and I'm gonna show you. Actually, yeah. So you see what I have here? I just have a little fort. Now, the entire time I've played this game, on the map, you can build anywhere you want. It's a huge map. I always build, whenever I join this game, this is where we're at right now. I always build my house right here, right on the side of the river, always, because it's close to the hospital. It's close to the hardware store that rejuvenates. It's almost the center of the map. Plenty of fresh water. It's not too cold up there, and it's not too hot down here where you always dehydrate or you freeze. So the climate here is beautiful. So that's where I always build my building. Um, so let me go now. Hold on, let me put the guy up here. Zombies can't get me up here. So I'm gonna leave this map and go back, go to my other map. I hope the broadcast doesn't end. It shouldn't. So when you start this game, you start off basically in a pair of underwear, and that's it. So if you download it, we can jump in and we'll start a new game together. Let me show you my biggest map. So this is going to take a second to load because of how much I've done here. Damn, it's windy outside. You can hear that wind just howling. I got to shoot a wedding tomorrow in Manhattan. Oh, it's going to be nice. From like 2 in the afternoon till 2 in the morning almost. That's the time I get home. Alright, let's just give it a second. It's loading up. Building environment. Alright, so here we are. Um, so, ooh, my hands are full. So now when I built, shit, you'll notice, like in this game, when you start building, it creates something called heat. So if you have torches, if you make noise, it calls zombies. So when we tried to build this building, every few minutes zombies would come and try to knock down our building. So I dug a pit. You see how deep this pit is? I dug a moat around my entire building for zombies to fall into and break their legs. My building is up there. You see it? I built that whole thing. Let's go into the basement. So right now, when zombies come and they try to come to my building on the 7th night, they just fall down here, they break their legs, or they get caught up in this barbed wire, and they die. This upgraded steel is indestructible. I tested it over here. You see that pillar right there? I've shot that. That's made out of the upgradable steel that my building's made out of. And I've shot it with over 40 rockets out of a rocket launcher, and it doesn't break. So that's what I built my building up there out of, and the base supports that hold up the stone. There's a rule of physics to this game. It's not like Minecraft, so if you don't build it correctly, the building will collapse. Alright, so I have like mines and shit. So all this I made, these steel doors I made inside of my fires. Oh. These are all the forges that I made. All of my guns, my money, my food from hunting, look. Antibiotics, fat, food, yucca, beef from hunting. Money, tools and forges, tools and parts. Uh, Look, these are nail guns. You use them to build the building and put things together. I built fireplaces to keep warm, furnishings, lighting, motorcycle parts, jackets and clothing, fireproof jackets, fully upgraded. These are workbenches. You can put shit together on here and build things. There's like whole recipes. I built elevators to go up and down. I glitched the game, so if you build a bunch of these boxes, boom, it takes you up. Let me unlock this latch. So, hold on. Shit. Before I take you upstairs in this building, let me show you the outside of what I've built. We're on day 690, so it's 690 hours, because every day is a full hour. So it's raining outside right now. So remember I told you if you get fertilizer, you can plant better stuff? You see this whole field? I planted that whole thing right there. All these trees, these white trees, I got them from up north in the snow area and I planted them down here. Remember where I told you I like to be by the river? This is the store that in the other game, this is the store that I'm at right now. Look, I've transformed this whole riverside into my building, the moat that goes around it, the farm. There's a tunnel underground that goes under these mountains and leads to my church base. Here. This is all glass so that if somebody's out there, I turn my lights off. And if they shoot at me, I can tell which direction they're shooting from. And then I'll break out my sniper or a rocket launcher and get them back. Alright. Let me take you outside the building so you can see what it is. I make it like a maze so people will get lost when they try to come in here. I've had like other YouTubers that are good at this game try to break in online live and destroy my building for 5 hours straight and fucking killed them. It's on YouTube. I can give you the links to watch it. All food that I've grown. Look, potatoes, 5 ears of corn instead of one. I put a drawbridge. I built it out of the materials that I got from cars and other shit. So right now, if zombies come from the outside and they make it through the barbed wire, they fall all the way down there. I dug this out with a shovel and an auger. That's my building that I built, every single block, going all the way up to the top of the game world. It reaches the sky. You can't build any higher. The path to get in my building is sneaky. You see how I put landmines underground? If you step on those, you'll blow up. So you gotta stick to the edge and get hurt on the barbed wire or risk blowing up. Ooh. And then you gotta go this way. And then this way. The trees, remember I told you that? I don't know if I told you before, but you can only see so far. You see how all those trees over there disappeared? So right now, you can only see the texture of the game world. If I get closer over there, watch. As I get closer, you'll see the trees over there start to spawn in. You see them spawning in? So that's how the game works. If other people were to spawn into the game right now, I would just, the reason, okay, let me say, if other people were to spawn into the game, I would just climb these. And I would look around. And in the distance, I'd see a smoke signal where people are, or I would see the trees and the stuff around them spawn in. That's why I built this building so high, so that while I'm working in there, I can see people far away. And then, like inside, there's a garden. I grow food in there. I have a greenhouse. I have a big penthouse up here. I have workstations. I have a bar lounge in there. I spent a lot of time in this fucking place. Across the building, I'm making a connection to the basement of the building, and underneath this farm, there's an emergency bunker that I built. Let me show you. And then I'll show you my hog, my motorcycle. Where is it? Oh, it's right over there. I'll go get it in a second. Hold on. So if you go through the corn, and then you go underneath, you gotta know where you are. Let me turn the light off. Out of that same reinforced steel, I built an underground bunker and a jail to put people in. So I trick people into coming in here, and they put a bed in there, and then I lock them in there, and then they're trapped in that part of the game. Unless I kill them or, steal their stuff, whatever. It goes further back. I have more storage over here. Look. I do double doors so I can close it behind me and then go to the next one without letting anyone in. Turn the light off. It's just more materials, gas, machines to make stuff. Close that one. Alright, let me just show you the last thing. I know you're getting tired of watching this. I'll just show you the last thing, the motorcycle. So this is what's possible, and then you can make whatever you want. We can make any buildings you want. We can go anywhere in the map. The motorcycle. So you see my motorcycle, you can see it on my compass, so I don't forget where I parked it. You gotta be careful when you go over there. See all those landmines? I do that for people that try to break in. Like, out of those car parts that you break, and in that forge, and the leather that you get from the animals. So you get leather, tape, oil, a headlamp from a car, tires that you find in the street, and then you end up making a mini bike. You can store stuff in the back of it. Look, I have a rocket launcher, honey as an antibiotic in case I get bit, upgrade, extra gas. Let me refuel. I carry food on me. And then you go. Headlight. Yeah, I'm gonna go back so you can really appreciate the size of the building. I might not have barbed wire around here somewhere. Shit, the headlight. Alright. You ready? So, the pit is half the depth of the building. So like I said, when zombies come up, they fall right down there. They never get to the building. Because we noticed that when we build, you see how like every time I go away from the building, those dogs were attacking the doors and shit. So that's got to only be a temporary place until we can build something better. But this was the grand idea that I came up with last time. Look at that building right there. I placed every single stone. Fucking, oh, it took forever. And then you can jump off of the top and skydive and then die. Or land in a pile of hay, one or the other. Yeah. These are some of the people that helped me build and get materials. Ashley, Ooze, Tristan. Everyone contributed in going around the map. Hold on, where'd that motorcycle go? There it is. Yeah, take it to the check. So, underneath where I am now from the building, underneath the ground and all the way over here, there's a tunnel underground that connects us to this building here. Where is it? There it is. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I did go the wrong way. Okay. So it's spawning in as we move ahead. But that building right there, be careful because I have landmines around here too. You gotta make a left and go this way. Otherwise you end up dead like all of them. Alright, come this way. Look at all these zombies that hide in here. I make it out of glass, so that way if there was someone on the map and I thought they were gonna break into my building, I would just shoot all this glass out so they couldn't get to the door, and it would hide the door behind the tree, and they wouldn't know how to get in. This is an away location. Like if someone's at the other building and they're attacking it, I can get away from it and come here, and then use all these materials to make weapons and go back. And then to get back, I would just come through here and go through an underground passage I have. Here's the zombies outside. So you land on a bale of hay, and then this is the underground tunnel. So right now we're going underneath those hills that I drove over on the motorcycle. I dug all of this out with a machine auger. You can get the auger either at the store, the trader, by selling him stuff, or getting the parts from cars and chainsaws and building it yourself. And then you can auger tunnels like this. And on the 7th day, it's good to hide underground too. Sorry. Let me see what that is. That's gotta be you. Hold on. Let's see. Wow. I'm impressed. Your own game favorite companies to support you. Say this up in this. Any Japanese food at that hunt? Nice. Yeah, so did I build a crazy building or what? That's insane. All these doors, believe me, there's this one YouTuber named Brock Lobster. He's got like 1,000 followers. And he came on here to try to kill me, and he said he was going to destroy my building on YouTube, and he was broadcasting it. And this other guy came in with him that also has 1,000 followers, and they were streaming as they were trying to break into my building. And for 5 hours, Freddie, for 5 hours, I sat all the way on top of my building with a fucking rocket launcher, and every time they got close to my building, I would shoot rockets at them and fucking kill them. I gotta send you the link to the video. It's the best fucking 5 hours of your life. I killed them 25 times. They never made it to my building. They never made it across this moat here. One of them fell down and broke his legs, and he tried to hide like back here somewhere. And you see my buddy come down here, and he killed him. He was hiding right in that corner in there. So now I put barbed wire so they can't hide in there anymore. And if they try to go under there, there's all landmines under there. So there's no place to hide down here. It's pretty insane how deep this is, right? And then we were going to finish building it. You see the frame where we stopped? It's a lot of fucking work, man. It took me over a year to build this whole thing, working every night on it, like 8 hours, like 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours if I wasn't working one day. You know, I really put in a lot of time on this thing. I think I documented on YouTube every single part of it. All right, let me just take you upstairs real quick. I'll give you the quick tour of what I did up there. Oh, look, this is my library. This is where I keep all the books. So all these books that you read, they teach you how to build things, learn how to repair and assemble. So once you've read it, you're capable of doing it. Before that, they won't let you build anything. Okay, okay, hold on. That light's really bright. Okay. So right now where we are is we're like on the third floor. And on the third floor, I put all these elevators, and like this elevator will take you to the rooftop farm halfway up the building. That'll take you to my penthouse. That'll take you to the armory, clothing department. These are things I plan on taking to the trader to sell, so I keep it by the door. Um, the first 3 or 4 floors, I did fully reinforced steel all the way around, and then I connected a central beam and supports so that if they ever blew out even 2 walls of the building, you'd still have to knock out the rest to collapse it. So I made it like indestructible and shit. And then little things that you add, like those panels, it adds double the hitting power to the block, meaning you have to hit it like twice as much. When you spawn into the game, a new person, they spawn into the game with one of these blocks. Every single one of these blocks that you see in here are people that I've killed that try to destroy my building. Look, every single one of those stones came from somebody that I killed, and each one there's a YouTube video for. I should have put their names on them. Yeah, but those are all people I killed. And then the building itself isn't grounded. We glitched it to make it float. So this is actually a floating building in between 2 pallets. So if I stand up right now, look, I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't walk forward or backward. So there's 2 plates facing each other, and that's what holds the building up. So it's supported fully across on the bottom, and then it doesn't start having beams till you get up to the second floor and third floor and so on. So as you go up, the beams continue, and then I start getting crazy with the design. Like I made see-through floors that see up to the 7th floor. You see that? But the main supports, you see the beam going across and the ridge going down. That I made indestructible. I made it, so it's integral. So if you shot all the glass out, it still wouldn't collapse. And then I made these only 1 block wide so that people can't break it and still come in. Because then you'd have to break the top and the bottom. You can't go like a half a block. As you go up the floors in the building, every couple of floors I put a deck so that you can come outside and see the height that you're going at. So let's just take a quick look over here. And there's my glass lookout tower that I hide behind at night and shoot people on the outside. I left my drawbridge down. That's dangerous. I gotta go close that. So you see how low we are now, and the farm, and the secret base underneath that you can't tell. Alright, so let's go higher and see what's up there. Go higher, baby, and don't you ever come back. So we're going higher. There's just another deck that goes out there, right? And we're going higher. And there's just another deck that you go out onto. And then here's the Pepper Lounge, where you come in. There's books in here, a bed. You put a bed where you want to respawn bar stools. So I made this wall right here kind of like a Tesla power wall, and or like the car ceiling that goes overhead, but I call it a power wall. So from right here, it's a clock, and the sun rises over there and it sets over there. And at 12 noon, the sun is right in the middle, perfectly south. At 7 in the morning, it's there, and at 7 or 8 at night, it's at the last block. Now it's later. So it's 7, 16 is 6, 13, 14, 16 is 8 o'clock, or is it 3 o'clock? 15 is 3 o'clock, 16, 17, 18, 19, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 p.m. So it's 7 blocks over, and that's where it is right there, see? And then as it drops lower, it's not consistent anymore. But for 12 hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., you see the sun move across each block an hour. It's pretty cool. I planned that on purpose. I designed this whole building. And then friends would come and put their own little designs in too. So here we are, we're getting higher. You see the farms getting further away. And so is the drawbridge down there, it's getting smaller. And the pit. The only side I didn't put a pit on is this side. So the pit goes all the way around except for by the river, but that's riddled with like hundreds of landmines, spikes, barbed wire, everything. You'd never make it through there alive. No one ever has yet. They always die in the water. So there's no need for a door up here. You can't get this high. So from right here, you can't go any higher unless you take elevators. Those floors are restricted. So these are all different floors. I'm going to skip all these floors because I'm sure you don't want to watch the whole thing. And let's go up to the penthouse. So this is my penthouse. So we'll turn around so that we can see ourselves going up. So there's the penthouse. You see it? There's the room we were in. So now we're going to go higher. And it's taken us past all these floors. And I'm in the penthouse. And you can see the floors that we didn't go to all the way down there. And that's a big armory. That's where I'm going to store all the weapons. I didn't finish it yet. This is where I like to hang out. It's my lounge. I build stuff up here. I store things up here. Oh, there's nothing in there or in here. Yeah, this is all upgrade. Sniper rifles, guns, chainsaws. From out here, we're not even halfway up the building yet. And look at how high we are. You see that? That's the farm down there. And this is where the drawbridge was. Like you see it? See how tiny it is now? And then that would be the very, very bottom down there. Alright. So now, like I said, if somebody would have joined the game, right now we're higher. We're almost the same height as these mountains. So we're getting to the top of the game world. Over there's a hospital and houses on that asphalt. You just can't see it. So we're going to go higher in the building, though. So up here, oh shit. So right here, if I go up these glass steps, there's 3 floors of see-through glass, and that's like where my bedroom is. So this whole thing is my three floors of my apartment. So let's go even higher now and go up to the greenhouses where I grow food inside the building in case I didn't want to go outside. So look, brought us right up. So we're up here. A lot of the food I harvested and I forgot to replant it. But you can see there. Let's step outside for 1 second. Look at that red hue in the sky. If it was a blood night, everything would turn red. It might be. Alright, so look. Now we're even higher. And you can see where the bridge is down there. And a few floors below is my penthouse. You see it down there? 3 floors of just glass. So now here we are in the greenhouses. So I made the whole thing glass, but still with the structural beam in the middle and the beams on the side. And unless you have rocket launchers and I let you get close enough, you wouldn't be able to destroy this. So I didn't mind making it out of glass. So this is where I grow yucca, coffee beans, hops for beer, coffee beans, aloe vera, all that shit. Um, more hops, more chrysanthemums. And then as we go higher, this is my skydiving room where I go take an elevator up and then jump all the way down and land on bales of hay. And I just made like a little outside cool little garden area. There's all blueberries here. You can eat them, pick them and eat them. Look, you pick a blueberry, you go in here, you have a snack of blueberries. That brings your energy up, it makes you healthier. Now, being all the way up here, let's continue the journey. And let's go to the very top of the building. So right now we're traveling upward. It's pretty high, so it's going to take a second to get there. And we're here. Now look at how high we are. Those trees that we just saw, look, they're all the way down there. Whoa. Fall off of here, I'll die. So let's take these rebars down. And we'll get on top of here. And I made this like this so people can't just get up here. And we'll use this to get all the way up. We'll open this latch, which is unlocked. Let me lock it. Oh, shit. Fuck! I'm gonna die! No, 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 no. Oh, I landed on a hay bale. Wow. Did you see how fucking far I fell? If I didn't land on that fucking hay bale, I would have been dead. That would have crushed me, and then you can lose your book bag. Alright, this time let's be a little more careful. Alright, I'm almost up here. Alright. So let's do that one more time. You know what? I wonder if I can just... Why can't I just do those all the way to the top? I can. What? I am. Oh, hold on, Fred. I'm just gonna make an elevator. Hey, Tristan. I'm just gonna make an elevator that goes all the way to the top. Alright. So, now if I no, that's not the one to unlock. If I unlock that one, I should be able to jump up here, close it, and jump. That's it, I'm on top. Now from right here, Freddy, look. I can put a block there and pick it up, but I can't put a block here. It won't let me. I'm at the very top of the game world. You can't go any higher than this. So now let's look down from here. North to south. Alright, so let's look over the east side and over the front. So this is where my bed is at. Now if you're up here, you'll notice your player gets cold really quick. So my feels like 51, 70. So you see my temperature dropping? I'm 51 degrees right now. 51. And little by little, the temperature keeps dropping and dropping. It's because of our height, our altitude. So we're higher than all of the mountains in the game. There's nothing higher than our building right now. And right now, if someone were to shoot a rocket at us or a sniper, it wouldn't reach us. They can't do damage. But we can hit them from up here, which is weird. I guess gravity assists. I don't know. But I don't want to get closer because I'll fall. But now look. You see the drawbridge? All the way down there. If people were down there, they wouldn't even see us up here. They wouldn't know which floor we're on or where we're at, and we'd be able to kill them. So in the game that I streamed for that 5 hours, I was up here just picking the guys off as they were coming close to the building, because I would see the trees spawning as they got closer. These trees outline your line of sight. You see how nothing spawned in behind them? So I put a circle of white trees so I can see if there's anything extra, that's the side that the guys are hiding on. So if someone was hiding in these trees, I would know. Everything was set up strategically here. You can jump from any height. Look at the farm. Oh shit! Look at the farm down there. You can barely make out what's growing. So you can jump down from here as long as you land on a bale of hay. If you don't land on the bale of hay, you'll die. So, you see that little glowing dot right there? That's a bale of hay. That little yellow dot. So that's where I'm going to go right now. Yeah! And I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope. Ah! Whoa! You see that? Bale of hay. If I didn't land on that, friend, I'd be dead. And my book bag, because I was going so fast, would be underground somewhere. Like when you die, your book bag stays on the ground and you can go get it. But with that momentum, my book bag would have ended up underground. So yeah, that's the tour of my building. That's the possibilities of this game. We can build a building anywhere in the desert, underground, whatever you want to do. And we'll start a new world together so you don't have to join a world that's already done. Because then there's no fun in that, you know? It's no fun being the king of the world and having no competition. I did too good on this game. Yeah. It's to the point where it's no fun playing on this map. I mean, it's nice because of what I did, but like there's just no way to die unless I really do something stupid. I'm gonna close up all these doors so that when people come into the world, they can't get in here. Let me close that one. Alright, let me close this drawbridge. Yeah! Alright, close this drawbridge. So the reason I did 2 drawbridges instead of 1 is because when people make, let me show you something which is really cool. I have to find a spot to do it in. Let me pick up a potato. Okay, so when you build upward, oh shit. When you build upward, you can build as high as you want because you're building at a downward force. But when you build out a couple of blocks and you go too far, that's it. You can't go any further. If you do, it'll collapse. Oh, one more, sorry. Look, it's letting me, wait, am I on top of, it's because I'm on top of the potatoes. That's why. It's floating on them. Hold on, let me see if that's the case. Oh, yeah. Alright. So all of that collapsed because there was no structural integrity. It needed another beam. So I could go out like 9 boxes, but then it would get too weak. So in building this whole building, you had to watch how far you went out before you connected to another beam. Yeah, anyway, just a little fun fact. Yeah. Oh, shit. Alright, Fred, so see if you want to download this game. Hit me up with a message, let me know. I'm going to actually log off of this right now and lay down to go to bed because I got to work tomorrow. But hopefully we'll get up on this game. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Alright, I love you, bro. I'll talk to you a little later.